So I'm just walking into what they call the AMOC, which I believe is Afghanistan Media Operations Centre, and it's basically where the press stay and where the military operations people who look after the press stay and live and work. So if you get really bored, you can have a game of darts. When the weather's a bit better, there's even this little seating area outside, sit and have a cup of tea. A fridge, tea and coffee making facilities. And through here is where we sleep. So this is the bed space where we sleep while we're here. Got a bunk bed which I'm sharing with Ben, the photographer from PA. It's a bit dark, let me put my head torch on so you can see a bit better. So we can leave our stuff here, wash bag and so forth. It's a nice duvet on the bed, it's quite cosy actually, especially as we've got a little bit of heating up there which keeps us nice and toasty at night when it works. Oh my gosh! Well, I've never experienced weather like this before in Helmand. In 6 or 7 trips here, I've had boiling hot weather, I've had freezing cold weather. I've never had absolutely horrific torrential rain. So when we're going out on the ground with the military, we've got to wear the same sort of kit as them. So they call these Osprey. Big heavy plates, weigh about 5 kilos on the front and the back. I've got my helmet on. We've got a medical pack here with like some field bandages, what else has it got? Tourniquets to stop catastrophic bleeding and morphine. And then here we've got, well, what I'm wearing, my eye protection in case of stones being kicked up, things like that. And gloves to protect our hands if we're scrambling around in the dirt. This is where you wait for helicopters, so if you're heading to different bases outside of here, you wait here, you get on a helicopter, and hopefully, if the weather's good enough, you end up where you need to be. So Ben, what are we doing? What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for an aircraft, a Chinook aircraft, to try and fly us out to Sturga 2, which is the last operational British 4-bore patrol base in Helmand province. It's not looking great, although you might be able to see the sunshine behind me. Thunderstorms are forecast and there's a problem refueling, so we're just waiting on a message from the captain who's got local knowledge of the weather up in the sky, and we're seeing if we're going to get a flight out and hopefully get one back today from Sturga 2.
Oh, you're a natural. Okay, so now we're definitely not getting on the helicopter to a camp called Sturga 2. We're going to head back and film the interviews and what we need to film here in Camp Bastion. It's a bit disappointing, but I guess that's what it's like for the military. So sometimes this job is pretty interesting. Now I'm on board an empty 747 that's about to be loaded with cargo to ship everything back to the UK as the camp's closing. So we've just seen the last ever combat logistic patrol come back into Camp Bastion. It's been bringing all the kit back from a place called Mob Price, main operating base Price. It's been a 40 vehicle convoy, and generally everyone seems pretty pleased to be packing up and heading off. So having spent the last few days filming, we've now put it all together, we've done our edits, we've sent those to London, and now we're set up here to do some lives outside the tent where we're staying. So we use this laptop and all of these cables to do the lives, connected to this thing over here that's called a BGAN. This allows us to see a satellite and get a broadband internet connection.